What's good, YouTube? It's your girls. We back again. The Silly Girls Podcast. I'm your girl, Chancellor.
And I'm your girl, Kiki.
And on this podcast, we dance in the rain. Today, y'all, we doing another mukbang. Y'all see the title, like, come and eat with your girls, chat with your girls, and vibe with your girls. Today, we're eating Cotton Patch. Cotton Patch is like a scratch restaurant where it actually is like some down hook good, down home good cooking for, they have some reasonable prices and you get a lot of food. We're here in Texas or whatever, and they have a lot of good things on their menus. I have the chicken fried steak with corn, and it's a broccoli and cheese casserole. It's a mixture of like rice and broccoli and cheese and a lot of goodness in a roll. So that's what I actually have. I'm so hungry. I said hungry. We have not basically eaten all day. So
I got chicken breast. It's called a Santa Fe chicken breast with like lime and garlic seasoning on it with fresh vegetables.
Yes. So she has a more lighter type of meal because she's trying to
Slim
down for y'all. You feel me? So
you gotta slim down because damn shirt get caught up on your own.
So again, like I said, I have their chicken fried steak meal is bomb. Okay, and get into this broccoli and cheese casserole. Like, oh my gosh, I already washed my hands. Oh my gosh, I ain't say grace though. One moment. Amen. Okay, listen. So we'll go ahead and dive in or whatever. My girl up here, her sinus is kind of messing with her.
I got a headache so bad and my nose hurt. Like I ain't feeling my best right now, but I'm trying to get through it. I ate half my chicken breast before we started, Luke. I was hungry.
I was gonna say they gave you half of chicken because it's lighter version.
I ate half that, but I'm gonna be.
When you that?
When I said that. A few minutes ago.
Shit, that fast?
I'ma probably be through my food in 5 minutes because I eat fast. But
damn, you ate that fast.
It's so
damn.
It's seasoned so good.
You have to put nothing on it?
I didn't put nothing on it. It's like seasoned like to perfection. It's really, really good. So, what you been doing? What you been up to? You been having a lot of orders with your cakes? In case y'all don't know, she's a entrepreneur. She has her own cake business where she makes cakes, and they be really embellished cakes. You can find her at Charles' Fancy Cakes on Instagram, and you can see some of her work. So
thank you for that plug, girl.
She be busy doing that.
Now she said hers is a meat in the season. For me,
she loves
y'all see every mukbang that we do, I'm always adding some pepper and some basically my favorite. They need to probably have me as a sponsor, okay?
This is not a sponsor video.
This is not a sponsor video, but Old Bay, I put that shit on everything. It's something about Old Bay that just gives me that flavor that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in the comments, tell us what type of seasoning do y'all actually use on your food? Like, what seasoning that you cannot live without? Mine is Old Bay. What's yours?
Slap your mama.
Slap your mama.
And I cannot live without Frank's red hot sauce or red devil hot sauce. She likes Louisiana. I don't like Louisiana. It's too salty for me. But I love Frank's and I love red devil.
Yeah, I love, listen.
And I'm eating with my hands. I don't give a damn about no fork.
They have, by Louisiana, they have this new one. It's called Sweet Heat. It's like a mixture of like sweetness and heat. It is so good. It's so good.
She let me try, and the sweetness that they added to it kind of masked the salty taste in the hot sauce. So I was like, okay, I probably could. That's doable, but it ain't nothing I would go to the store and grab. So
it's good.
I've been telling Charles that we need to do a challenge where we can see who can finish their food the fastest. It's gonna be me because I can finish mine in 2.9 seconds. She like to savor the flavor. I gets down.
If we had a challenge, y'all know I'm gonna win. You know I'm gonna win.
We both competitive, so
I'm gonna win. Can you tell them while we waiting on our food to get?
Oh Lord, don't start that.
She was looking at this meme. This girl cried.
I cried laughing so hard because it was just so like it's certain stuff. That's the type of stuff. That's the type of laugh. Like I love to laugh, and I like to belly laugh. Like I like to laugh to where you don't know what to do with yourself. Like a few minutes ago, I was laughing so hard I had to come up out my seatbelt. Like my face was drenched in tears because it was so funny to me. It was a meme of that man that just got found guilty for doing what he did to George Floyd. He ain't worth me saying his name. Him, and it was like he was looking like this, and it said, did I forget to turn off the greens? That just tickled my soul. Because when I forget stuff, I be looking like that too. And it was just so realistic. And I just think that I know somebody black did that meme. And I think we're so creative. And it just tickled me. I could probably laugh like I did right now at that. But I don't feel like because my head hurt.
That's probably why your head hurt.
My head was hurting before that.
But
it kind of took my mind off my head hurting from me laughing. This squash, squash ain't got no seasoning, but it's so good. Let me see that Old Bay. Let me see what the Old Bay gonna do to it.
Listen, this girl, she was just crying laughing. I looked over there because we was waiting.
Sorry, y'all, that's my ringtone.
We was waiting for, you know what I'm saying, the food to come out or whatever, and she just over there just crying laughing. I'm like,
and so I was like, what? And I showed it to her, and then she started laughing.
I was laughing because her ass was laughing. You know how something be like, all right, but then you keep hearing the person laugh. Her laugh made me laugh.
Yes, and then I got FaceTime my best friend, and I was crying laughing with her, and she was just like, oh my God, y'all, I just put some damn Old Bay in my eye. Oh my God. Can I have a napkin?
Maria?
Yes, bitch, it was on my finger. Woo. Okay. Bloopers.
This girl, no, seriously, she was crying laughing.
Yes, it was so funny to me.
So, anywho.
Turn this damn ring off.
What was it that I had just showed you? So we was on IG waiting on our food or whatever, and the Breakfast Club had two guests or whatever.
They always on something.
And it was Khadeen and what's up? Huh? The carrot is too hard?
It's tough, but I thought that when it's steamed vegetables, it's supposed to be
steam a little soft.
Oh shit! I almost took my tooth out.
Damn, I heard it. You sound like Buzz Bunny with that carrot. Damn.
Sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
But is it good though?
It's a carrot.
No. It was a real.
It could have been steamed a little bit longer because it's not.
It wasn't soft. I don't know if y'all heard
it. It wasn't tender.
It sounded hard.
It was like a raw carrot.
But anyways, the Breakfast Club had Khadeen and I think with a K too. What's
Khadeen and Devale.
Devale, yeah. So they were on the Breakfast Club, and he asked her. They're married.
In the midst of an argument.
In the midst of an argument, he asked her because he's a very sexual person, and he always said that, like, they have a podcast as well called Dead Ass, if y'all want to check that out, or whatever, and they, like, do the social media stuff. He's an actor on the movie, I mean, not the movie, but the series Sisters, Tyler Perry's Sisters on BT or whatever. So they have a, a podcast and all this other stuff, and then he talks about him being sexual and always wanting to have sex, and she doesn't want to have sex like that. So anyways, in the midst of an argument, he asked her, like, hey, can I get a side chick because you won't, give me the sex I want? And she told him, yeah.
If I got no offense to, hold on, I don't like talking with food in my mouth. Hold on, 1 second.
So, 1 second. She told him yes. And he went out and he got a girl. He just started talking to her. They didn't have sex or anything, but he started talking to her.
And liked her. That's the problem. They be saying they gonna go and just fuck them, and they go and start liking, because women are, if you have a personality and you're a pretty girl, a man will say he just want to fuck you, but he'll start liking you because of who you are. That's not being realistic to say you're just gonna go and have a transaction. Because if you like fucking with her, eventually when y'all not fucking, y'all gonna start conversing, and then it just leads to something else. So I ain't giving no passes. If you feel like you gotta fulfill your sexual needs that strongly, then we don't have to fuck around and be together. Go out there and do what the fuck you gotta do, because clearly ain't enough for you. Because in that same breath, ain't a marriage or whatever, it's supposed to be 50-50, give or take. If you know your wife ain't a sexual person and you are sexual, meet in the middle. You can't fuck me 10 times, but do you think you can fuck me 5? And if she should compromise, like, okay, well, I know you want 10, but I go you want better, I'll give you 7. I'm just saying, or either 5, just say 5, or, you know, it's something, but no way. I'm not knocking to do what works for you, but she did say, she said yes in the midst of the argument. And so when he went out and met the girl, he didn't fuck her, but he liked her. She ended up going to get a shift at the girl job so she can beat her up and fight her. What you fighting up for when your man the one that invited her in his space? She didn't have access to him until he allowed her to have access. Y'all got the game twisted. Stop going for the women. Even if a woman knows about you, stop going for her, because she can know about you all day long. It's your man that owe you that. A woman don't owe you shit. You would think that a woman would be like, oh, well, no, because, I mean, at the end of the day, your man is the one that's supposed to be loyal to you and faithful to you, not some random ass bitch that you don't know. I had to learn that, because I used to be quick to try to confront the female. But I was like, I was the stupid one in the end, because at the end of the day, he still probably, after I confronted the girl, go right back and fuck with her. I'm not giving no passes. I'll pass on your ass if you feel like I'm not enough for you.
Come on.
Pass on your ass. Pass on your ass. Pass on your ass. Pass on your ass. Hey.
I met this girl. Her name's Kiki. She said, blinkity blink, drinkity drink. Go to the sink and vomit. Clean it up with Comet. Oh, y'all know this from my movie.
But you giving passes?
You know I'm not giving no fucking pass. At the end of the day, if you have the guts to ask me that, we already, I can't look at you the same, because in the back of my mind, I need for my man to make sure that I'm totally secure in this relationship. And you know, with you actually putting that in my psyche, now, you know what I'm saying, you fucking up my trust with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be like, damn, am I enough for him? Is he, you know what I'm saying, is he wanting somebody else? Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not giving him enough, or, you know what I'm saying, like, what's really going on?
That's what it is. That's what it is for me, y'all. I'm sorry, I stay fucking with my phone. I'm trying to check on my dog. I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay. So yeah. No, I just feel it's like that's the problem with the world today. People are never satisfied. If you're the type of person that you feel like if you can't be fulfilled sexually, you shouldn't settle down. You should just be single so you can have options to go and do what you want to do. But when you commit to someone, you have to compromise. And sex is not everything. It's good, don't get me wrong. And if you can do it all the time, you have a mate that matches perfect. But at the same time, if you meet somebody who all their qualities got the check mark and the sex part, it's like they can work on that. You rather go and get a pass to fuck a bitch that you sexually attracted to versus try to make it work with this person that, you know, I don't know. It's just, I can respect the fact that he was honest about him. You know, I can respect that. I like the open conversation. I just don't feel like I would feel, if I don't want my man to ask me, can he get a side chick? Because at that point, I'm like, why are we together? I'm like, well, if you feel like you have to ask me to get you a side chick, we don't need to be together no more. Just, I'm not gonna say we don't need to be. I don't want to be with you no more. Let's just end it right now. I'm ending it right now. You would fucking offend me. Like, don't do that. But to each his own. You know, he's very outspoken, and they have that type of, you know, rapport with one another. I'm just wondering how he would feel if she would have came, I like fucking you, but I feel like I could be fucked better by somebody. You mind if I go and give me a dude I can fuck on the side and see, you know what I'm saying, if it's some, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say, when I continue to look at the video, he did say he was just playing.
Oh! I was too busy laughing at Derek. I'm at that man.
He said that he was too busy. I mean, I'm saying what you said. Basically, he said that to her so she can say,
hell no.
Hell no.
So get a fuck you more.
Yeah. So he said that's why he said that. Yes. And she said she was mad, and she just said yes, but she didn't really want to say yes. So they both wasn't, you know what I'm saying, how somebody can say one thing, but they don't even mean that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like he contradicted himself.
Yeah.
He contradicted himself. He said he just said it to see what she would say, but he actually went out and met somebody.
He said it so she can say, don't go get it and start giving them more sex. That's why he brought it up.
Yes.
And so he said it hurt his feelings because that, damn, you don't even care about me. You just want me to go out here and do that. So that's why he said he went and met somebody.
So he did it as to be rebellious and spiteful toward her. When all he had to say was, damn, you just gonna give my dick away to somebody else like that? You don't love me enough to try to fix the situation? That's the problem, and I had that problem too. I'd rather shut down and tell you to get out my motherfucking face than really say how I feel, because I be feeling like a peon when I let my guard down. You know, I be feeling, because I've been so vulnerable and been so, like, I'm an emotional person and I've expressed myself in the past to people, and I feel like it fell on deaf ears. I feel like now it's just easier for me to shut down and be like, okay, you win, because I don't want to argue.
That's the wrong place to be in.
That's the wrong. It is, but I don't have a man. But I'm just saying that's the headspace I'm in now. That's why I'm working on myself.
Yeah. So
that I can be my best self for who I'm supposed to be with, and I'm working through it because I'm tired. I'm tired. I mean, I'm sleepy. Like today.
I heard somebody tired in the relationship.
I'm sleepy.
Oh.
I know that was so random, but my brain said I want a nap.
Yeah. Because listen, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what the fuck my ex did. You know what I'm saying? As far as that relationship, you ain't finna fuck up my future. Because if I allow you, you know what I'm saying, your actions to now change my character going into my future, that means that you still win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna let, you know what I'm saying, none of that bullshit. Like, it happened. I learned my lesson from that shit. And what I'm not about to do is bring any baggage to my new king. You know what I'm saying?
You have to heal through that and grow through that. But what I'm saying is I'm still doing the work on me.
Yeah.
I'm not in the process of being in a relationship with anyone, but definitely when I get in a relationship with somebody, I'm not going to act like that. I'm learning from my mistakes of how I'm acting. Mm-hmm. Because I don't mind being corrected or giving constructive criticism. I'm a firm believer in the message and the delivery of the message. You can say, you smell like shit, and I'll be like, what? Are you saying, Kiki, you smell like shit? You know, you see the difference. Like, I'm like, oh girl, I do. You know, versus saying, bitch, you trying to front or something like that. You know, so if I feel like you're talking at me or criticizing me and just like, you're not somebody doing this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to punch you up. I'm just doing an example, like, because I hear people do touch me, really. When they do like that, I feel like when somebody doing that thing, it makes me just shut down because I may say something that I regret. But I'm working.
So basically, you said if you get in a new relationship and he talks at you, you're going to shut down?
No, I'm working on not shutting down.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna express myself before we even get in a relationship. That I'm the type of person, if you want to discuss something with me, please don't talk at me. Mm-hmm. Please don't trigger me like that, because I'm not your child. Talk to me. I saw this video with Iyanla Vanzant. I agree with Iyanla with a lot of things, and this is one of the things I agree with her on. It was a woman and her husband, and I guess she had to tell the husband what was bothering her, and she was like, it bothers me that your kids that are not by me just stay in the room all day because they watch what you do. And Iyanla was like, let me show you how to do it, and made her get up, and she went to the man and she was like, you know, it bothers me that your children are not setting the example of how you want them to be. And, you know, she kind of talked to him softer and, you know, touched him to let him know this is not a war zone. I'm just giving you feedback because I know that's not how you want your kids to be raised. So she was talking to him like to help him understand, versus Iyanla was talking to him like to make him understand, where the wife was like, yeah, like real nasty and feisty with it. And when I looked at that, I was like, that's how I feel when people talk to me. And then I had to check myself. I said, well, are you like that when you talk to somebody? So when I saw that, I was like, let me check myself, because I don't want to be that person. Because I will be like, well, you da-da-da-da, because I'm mad. And it's like, I be talking to critique, to make you feel some kind of way, not to kind of get a resolution. So I'm working on that, because it's been a task these past few weeks, guys, for me and stuff.
Girl, what happened?
Nothing, girl. Nothing.
Not these past weeks and stuff.
Mind your business.
Oh, okay. Well, you ain't saying nothing. I was just trying to get clarification.
What that chicken head?
Oh, look, that's trying to change the subject. But yeah, so as far as like if it's somebody that I even, you know what I'm saying, while I'm dating, if I notice of how, you know what I'm saying, you're responding to certain things, how, you know what I'm saying, like we come to conflict, like I need the conflict resolution to be, you know what I'm saying, correct. Because if I already see that basically you don't know how to actually speak to me, talk to me in a certain tone, or come to me, you know what I'm saying, actually like not trying to win the argument, but you know what I'm saying, like just finding a solution so we both can actually, you know what I'm saying, continue to, you know, it's respectful on both sides. Then, you know what I'm saying, if I know like you're trying to be like the, you know, the one that's always winning something, I can't have a relationship with you.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing with me. I'm not trying to win. I want to be heard. I want the way I feel to be acknowledged because my feelings are valid. I don't want to be like, well, I don't want to see, well, this made me feel this kind of way when you said this, and you backdoor and be like, well, when you said you done did it before. At that moment, just allow me to have that moment. Sometimes you have to let your woman just have that moment. You know, she can be dead ass, something you don't agree with, but just let her have that moment. Not saying you letting her win, but just let her have that moment, because sometimes we just need that moment. And once it fizzles down, I guarantee you it's gonna click on her mind like, well, damn, I ain't have to say it like that, and I ain't have to do it like that. And then she'll come back and be like, you know what, I thought about it, and you were right. Because I'm the type of person, if you coming at me so much, my brain shuts down and I can't process what you're saying. I need a moment to just retain it all. And then I want to come back and talk, because I want to touch on everything that you said. But if you point me, you did this, you did that, you did this, after you said, you start sounding like Charlie Brown, them mama, and I stopped listening. So I'm working on being a better communicator. I'm an empath. I'm the type of girl, if you date me, I'm a needy girlfriend as far as my emotion and how I feel is concerned. I'm not needing like, where are you going? Can I go with you? You know, all up in your ass. I just need you to be really on me, like really paying attention to the way I feel and my emotion. That is what I ask. If you just pay attention to me and my feeling, then you won't have no problem out of me. I just want you to acknowledge how I feel. I'm really sensitive or something. When it comes to a dude I'm with, like, I'm a different type of it's something, I can't explain this to y'all, but it's different. I just need the type of guy that can know the type of woman I am when it comes to my feelings and my emotions. Because I get real sensitive when it's the boy I'm dealing with or I'm in love with, because I be like, you said that, you feel that? What would you say? What? You know, I'm really extra. Because I be wondering like, well, no, baby, it's okay. But I be like, but then I'm chill, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just need to find someone who matches. That's the requirement for me, for you to be attentive to my emotion. It's the small thing. If we got into it today and we ain't talked all day, just be, if you shoot me a text, I know you ain't talk to me, but how you feeling over there? Especially if you know it's something that happened in my life that really hurt me. If you shoot me a text, I know we ain't talking to each other, but I just want to know, are you okay? That'll turn that's all I be wanting from people. I don't got nobody, but I'm just saying in my head, you see how I did that? I just went into a whole fantasy of my boyfriend not checking on me. Is something wrong? I get real goofy when I'm sleeping on our choice. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm just having a day. Shit. Oh, look, I'm through with mine. Look there, girl. That bird. And they had no chance in hell.
But yeah, so as far as that's why I say the dating phase, I don't see how people jump into relationships like that. That's the reason why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still single because I know exactly what I'm looking for, y'all.
What you looking for?
Exactly. You said, what am I looking for? Mm-hmm. Basically, I need, it's a lot of things. Because at first, somebody was saying, you know what, you are too picky. But I'm asking myself, why aren't you picky?
Yeah.
This is, you know what I'm saying, picking somebody, you know, to be your mate and like your husband or wife is one of the most important decisions of your life. So why aren't you picky? This person, you know what I'm saying, like I can see, like, you know, you just haven't been grabbing some shoes or, you know what I'm saying, this shirt or something.
But the thing about that, we picky about the things you put on our body and our shoes, on our feet. So of course you're gonna be picky about your mate.
So it's like, why wouldn't it be this person that I'm gonna call my ride.
I gotta match you.
This the person that is probably going to be the father of my kids. You know what I'm saying? If I choose, probably I don't. But you know what I'm saying? This person is going to be the person that I confide in. I tell all of my secrets to. You know what I'm saying? Like financial decisions is going to be.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like this person is going to. We're going to buy a house. We're going to buy a house together. We're going to go on trips together. We're going to make. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, life insurance policies. It's so much that you know what I'm saying rides on your mates that you're picking. You know what I'm saying? This person can take me to the moon, or this person can take me to hell. Mm-hmm. So why am I taking it lightly and not, you know what I'm saying, just choosing any fucking body? So I am taking it serious of who I actually, you know what I'm saying, be together. I'm not just about, you know what I'm saying, like I was telling her the other day when I was getting some food, it was this dude that's trying to talk to me, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, because I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, you know, you can say whatever you want to say. You know, I'm picky. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You know, something like she's stuck up. I'm not stuck up at all.
Yeah.
At all. But I know exactly what I want because again, you know what? I know exactly what I can offer, and I know what the fuck you getting when you get with me. You getting a whole fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, you getting a lot. You getting a motivation speaker. You know what I'm saying? You getting somebody finna inspire the fuck out your ass. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna love the fuck out your ass. I'm finna be loyal as fuck. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Be in her being like Betty Crocker around this bitch. You getting a lot of shit. Sorry. You getting a lot of shit when you get with me. So I'm not finna just give all of this to no peon ass nigga. You got me fucked up.
That's what we get. It's okay.
I'm just saying.
Yes. We're gonna have to talk about on our podcast too about that. About being loyal to a boyfriend. You're not married. Why should we? That's just a different conversation though.
You don't want to be loyal to a boyfriend?
I mean, loyal to a extent. When I say loyal, meaning, and if I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna cheat. Because I don't cheat anyway. But I put too much, I mean, loyalty is used so loosely. And I just feel like I would be loyal to an extent. I'm in love with conditions. Because when you don't love with conditions, it's like you accept anything. I love you unconditionally. If I love you unconditionally, then that means you're gonna you do some shit and I'm supposed to forgive you because I love you unconditionally. No, I'm gonna love you with conditions. Because no, you're not gonna do that. No, you're not going to treat me that way. No, you're not going to do this. No, I'm not going to accept. I'm not willing to accept that. So, I'm a very loyal person to the core. So, I'm saying that it comes automatic where I'm going to be faithful. But I'm going to always remind myself that that's my boyfriend. He is not my husband. So, what I would give my husband, I'm not going to give my boyfriend. When you become my husband, then I'll start removing all those layers. You know, as a wife should. But as a girlfriend, no. My last situation, you know what I'm saying? No. I've learned a lot from coming from where I'm from, Anthony Hampton's home. You know, and that's just how I'm looking at things now. Not saying I'm not going to be a great girlfriend to my boyfriend. Not saying that I'm not going to respect him and act like a lady when I'm not with him. But it's like the way I think about it and look at things now is totally different how I looked at it in the past. But that's a whole different topic.
You didn't let me answer the question.
I know, because I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you answered.
What's your,
you said, what am I looking for?
Give me three things you're looking for.
I really can't give you three because I got a whole list. But,
well, not the whole, because your list probably is long. So give me three.
So the main thing is I need you to be God-fearing. Like, I need you to be God-fearing because, you know what I'm saying, if you already, you know what I'm saying, like, got God on your mind and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he will trickle on down because I don't know what you believe in, but I need that, you know what I'm saying, that first.
Equally yoked.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to need you to want to be committed to being committed. That's you know what I'm saying, a big one, because somebody be like, I'm just committed to you just because I need you to be committed to being committed. You know what I'm saying?
So commit to commit.
Yeah.
Double commit.
Like, yes. You
commit to the fact that you are committed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, like,